So it was hard. It felt like it was a struggle. Like all the odds were against me, but um, I prevailed. I'm still prevailing. I still have a jihad. I'm still struggling, but that's normal. And a sister told me I was going through something, and a sister, she told me, you should worry when Allah's not testing you, because if Allah is testing you, then Allah loves you. So I said, and she told me that, I said Allahu Akbar, and I said, inshallah, that means that Jibril alayhi salam has called my name, because Allah told him that
Inshallah.
he loved me. So inshallah, and that's what I remember when I go through a hard time.
Well, thank you for sharing that. You got me over here like trying to fight tears. I was just cutting
Me
some
too.
onions, you know.
Yeah.
I got some allergies.
Right? It's seasonal. It's seasonal. It's it's rough, and I think, and that's one of the most beautiful things that I've always loved about Islam from before even knowing what day one is or was that whether you are a single Muslim or whether you have a husband or a wife or whatever, everybody needs someone to relate to. And you go through those times and those moments where your husband doesn't understand anything or your wife doesn't understand anything, but you can call that sister or that brother of the same sex, I'm saying, that that you can kind of relate to. You can let your hair down with. You guys know you came from the same or similar background, and you can tell each other how your day was and what was going on and how you went out today and it was just so hard being in hijab. You got so many stares. Because when you first start wearing hijab, you feel whether you're wearing it the right way or the wrong way. It's just, you feel like everybody in God's green earth is looking at you, and ain't nobody worried about you and the way you look but you. And that's just the shaitan putting this in your mind, like, okay, everybody's going to be looking at you if you're going to wear this. You should just take it off because you don't want anybody staring at you. You don't want to attract attention. And when you build up that trust and the faith to go out on your own, and, because the first time you go out and you wear a hijab on your own, you be rocking it. You get into it, you be kind of feeling it because your confidence is there and you feel just like that non-Muslim who doesn't wear hijab and who has confidence about themselves. It takes a minute. It takes a minute because when you wear a hijab, I don't know about for other Muslims, but for me, it's a reminder.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a play.
Are you serious? What was that?
I don't know. I thought I saw something. I didn't see something. I was like, what the heck is that? I don't know. I'm like all freaking jumpy. I think I'm just kind of, my nerves is kind of everywhere. But this nerve, it's when you get to that point when you feel confident about yourself and your hijab, you rock it because you want people to see that you're not. Look, your husband don't beat on you.
You can go ahead and say it. I mean, let's just get it out there because that's what people think.
Your husband's not beating on you. You're doing this for you. And that's one thing that non-Muslims continuously choose to say and put out there. Muslim women are oppressed. We cover ourselves because we're beat by our husbands. We cover ourselves because somebody told us to wear these clothes that we're wearing. We're covering ourselves because we came here from another country and we don't speak English and we don't know better, and that it's okay for us to show our bodies and this and that. But how do you non-Muslim people treat not your own people who don't wear hijab? Like freaking garbage. And garbage is probably not even the right word. Because it's probably just worse than garbage because it's the looks, it's the stares, it's the comments, it's your boss that hits on you at work, it's the sexual harassment, it's the whistles from the car driving by, from the ignorant people working on the buildings. walking down the street, working on buildings. That's not even necessary. It's really not. And when you wear a hijab, I have gotten so many compliments on being in hijab as a niqabi. Even being in hijab when I'm just at work.
And who do you get compliments from? Is it men or women?
I get the majority of my compliments are from the non-Muslim men.
Really? See, I find it's women.
Mine are, from time to time, I do get the Muslim women, but when I get the comments from the Muslim women, they're usually not the women my age. Mm-hmm. If I do get a compliment from a Muslim woman, it's from a Muslim woman who does not cover. And it's, oh, I like that you cover. I wish I could do that.
You can.
You can.
But that's another conversation. Do you want to go into that now? Because we got 9 minutes left.
You choose not to. Just because you Muslim doesn't mean that you're going to be Muslim on the Day of Judgment. And Allah said the best Muslims are not the ones that come from the Arab countries. And Allah will replace you. So.
And that's another thing. People, since you brought it up, people think that, all Muslims, Mohammedans. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say it, y'all. I'm going to say it because that's what you say. It's not Muslim. There is no Z. It's Muslim. Okay? Right. Stop being ignorant. I'm sorry. I just had to say that. But
it was well needed.
Let me get back on track with this. That all Muslims are Arab. Okay? Yep. It's only like 13% of Muslims that are Arab.
Thank you.
So where are you getting that? Oh, you got it from TV. Oh, because you don't think for yourself, right? Yes, that's correct. Let me tell you what happened at work. I don't know if I told you this. And she's probably not going to watch this. But
she'll say it later.
She was looking at a calendar. We have a calendar at work, and this calendar, I guess it's politically correct or something because it has all the ethnic holidays, religious holidays. And so she saw this holiday on the calendar. I didn't know what it was. She's like, "Yeah, what is your holiday? I don't want to say it wrong, but." And I was like, "Well, what are you talking about? You can't just say this is some holiday." Well, I think it's your holiday where you guys you go up to the mountains and that's where men become men. And I had to stop myself from trying to laugh at her. I just gave her this really weird look. And I just said, what are you talking about? There is no holiday where men go up to the mountains. And then I looked at the calendar. She was talking about Eid al-Adha.
SubhanAllah.
Mind you, for the non-Muslims, Eid al-Adha has nothing to do with climbing mountains. Eid al-Adha is actually the end of Hajj. You're commemorating the end of Hajj. But there's nobody climbing mountains. And so I said, well, where did you get that from? Oh, well, I guess movies aren't always correct, are they? No, they're not. And this is a grown woman.
Yeah. It's not bad. Sorry.
Fairly well educated in an academic sense. But yeah, that's the kind of people we're dealing with here.
Mm-hmm. You might have education, but do you have Islam? Do you have the deen? Do you have the knowledge? Are you seeking the knowledge? That's the question.
It is a question.
And if you get information and it comes to you, whether it's by snail mail, whatever, are you going to take it when it comes to you? Or are you going to leave it because you don't want to do the non-norm?
And I'm glad you said that because I really want to use that as a segue to talk about women specifically. Why Islam is it's important for everybody. It's important for humanity, but women, and I can speak for women since I am one.
Right?
So I
Alhamdulillah.
really, alhamdulillah. So naturally, might I add, but we won't get into that. So I would like to talk about that next episode. You know, why it's important for women, especially these days, to find something to complete themselves, because you see so many women that are not complete, and how Islam is the true liberation for women. That is your feminism.
Allahu Akbar. I don't think I could have said that better.
And it's not, and that's why they try to twist it. That's why the media tries to twist it, because they understand, whether they admit it or not, they understand the power of Islam.
Yeah,
Because
that's why their
Islam,
Sharia and stuff is going to come in.
exactly, because
Because so many
it,
people are becoming Muslim, but you know, you have to think of it in the eyes of the way that even the Ten Commandments and even the laws upon this country were written. You know, Allah says follow the laws of the land. Sharia, number one.
well, Sharia is a scary word for people.
I
And
know, but
I do
but
want to say this,
we are already to follow the laws of the land.
but I want to say this. I am sick and tired of people saying, oh, Sharia law, Sharia law, Sharia law. First of all, Sharia means law, okay? So when you say Sharia law, guess what you're saying? Law, law.
La, la,
Now,
la.
how silly do you sound, okay? Second of all, there is not going to be some black cloud of Sharia law coming to America, okay? Because it is, as Muslims, we are supposed to respect and obey the laws of the land that we live in, okay? Boom, drop the mic, quit with that, because you're wrong. I'm sorry. Whew.
That was good.
We got 3 minutes left. And I really
Well,
want to talk about women, because I got a lot of soapboxes, but that's one of them.
do your soapbox.
We got 3 minutes. I can't get into it. We got to save that for next episode.
So next episode, stay tuned. Inshallah ta'ala.
Inshallah ta'ala.
We
Thank
leave
you
you.
for.
Go ahead.
Go. You do it. You take it over. Go
Oh,
ahead. Do your thing.
I was just gonna say, well, you know, we leave you in the hands of Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.